Hi everyone, this is Sue on Money. Welcome back to the final day of the Feng Shui hacks for Solopreneurs 6-day training marathon. So after all the previous 5 days of training, I believe you've been learning a lot of new things about how you can use the Feng Shui knowledge and apply it immediately to your daily lives. And more importantly, learning how to integrate the concept of Feng Shui and about metaphysics in general and how you can personalize it to suit your needs based on your unique energy matrix. So today I would love to keep it short and sweet and to just give you several really powerful days that is the best for wealth and health activation. So before I share that days with you, a very brief overview of the power of date selections. So if you remember on the first day, we've talked about luck, right? What constitutes of luck, what ingredients we have when we talk about luck, right? So the first thing is what we are born with, which is our destiny. The second thing is the luck cycles, which is the wave, the current, the seasons, and the cycles of life. And that applies to every month, every year, every month, and every day as well. So when we talk about the power of date selections, we are taking a look at each date's energy matrix and to contemplate to see if these form a particularly great structure for a certain theme of our lives. So this is what I share on my Patreon channel. If you're a subscriber, you know that every month I will be sharing with you all the good days, all the bad days, and I give you suggestion on a particular day. This would be the good day for you to say launch your business, to seek medical consultation, or this would be a bad day. So don't sign any important contract on a particular day. So I will give you advices like that on a monthly basis if you have been subscribing to my Patreon channel. So I do this monthly, and for the monthly thing, I will be giving you an overview of what days would be especially powerful so you can schedule and plan your dates according to this, because when you are aligning your action, especially your business action, with the particular day and energies of that particular timing, your manifestation power will be much more effective. So let's say I always use weather as an example to illustrate this concept. So when you know that this coming Saturday would be a rainy day, would you plan an outing activity or a hiking activity on a Saturday, on the Saturday? No, right? Because probably that plan won't be able to execute if you know that on the Saturday it will be rainy, or even having a storm, having a typhoon. You won't be able to go out to fly a kite, for hiking, things like that. You can't schedule a sunbathing activity during a rainy day. So when we have the preview of what kind of energies that we might be having beforehand, that gives us more sense of control and more knowledge and insights to help us plan better beforehand in terms of our business activities. So that's the power of date selections. So in basic terms, what you're doing is when you have picked a several when you have picked a few of the power dates that I'm going to share with you very shortly, you are going to align your actions that follows the theme for the day. Some of the days have a theme that is related to wealth activation. Some of the days that's more related to healing, to health, to the restoration of your vitality. So you will perform activities that is related to the theme of the dates that I'm sharing with you. Some days are just different than others because there are days that there are some kind of energy contradiction within the matrix of the day. There will be days that the year, the month, the day, the energies within that day will be more, that will be working more in alignment. So when we are picking the special power days for you as a professional Feng Shui practitioner, this is what I see from taking a look at the unique energy matrix for each day and to pick out days that is suitable for you to perform any activation activities. So for the coming summer, which is July and August, there are 3 really powerful days for you to turn things around, especially if right now you feel stuck, you are in a rut, or you have been having some kind of health issues that's not very serious, but they have been impacting your quality of life, and that's some kind of lingering issue, then make sure that you take a record of these 3 days, which is what we call the 3 Fu Tian Days, that are days in the summertime with the most fierce young energies, which in traditional Chinese medicine's perspective, these period of time represent where our body can have optimum growth. So for acupuncturist or a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner, they would do some kind of treatment during the 3 Fu Tian Days, which you can perform some kind of acupuncture activation on these 3 particular days, which is the 11th of July, 21st of July, and 10th of August. When you do some kind of acupuncture activation on these 3 days, it brings really positive results where for those, for example, if you are having asthma, if you're having respiration, allergies in your respiratory system, if you're having any digestive system issues, or in general you have very slow circulations within your body and you could be feeling tired or weak all day long, these 3 days are the best for you to go to visit a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner or acupuncturist to help you perform some simple treatment on these 3 days. So what they would do normally would involve giving you some herbs which would generate heat. There will be something like ginger oil, things like that, and then they will mix several herbs together and then paste it to a certain acupuncture points on your body. So when they do this kind of simple treatment on you, on these 3 particular days, that will bring dramatic change to your health, to your overall vitality level, and your sense of liveliness. So I highly recommend you to really book a consultation with an acupuncturist or a TCM practitioner in the area, and to book them on these days for that activation of the free Fu Tian activation. If you talk to them, they will know what that is, absolutely, because this is the 3 most powerful days throughout the whole year that would allow the patients to just use very simple treatment for the best results to turn their life and their vitality around. So this is one thing that I highly recommend you to go check that out. This is one thing that you can do during the 3 days. Alternatively, some holistic health practitioner, if they are not following the TCM thing, they might use essential oils as a replacement as well. But you will need to know how to do the activation before you can know how to use essential oil instead of the TCM herbs to do so. So I would still recommend you to go see an acupuncturist instead, for because that's the easiest to do that. Yeah, so this is one thing that you can do on these 3 particular days to turn your luck around. If you feel like you have very low vibes recently, with bad health, with poor circulation, with poor energy level, and just poor mood as well, this is something that I highly recommend. And the second thing that I would suggest you doing would be to plan for charitable acts during this period. And if possible, try to execute that charitable activities during this time frame. So within from mid-July to early August. So it will be like planning some summer charity drive, for example, or helping your children's school to perform some kind of fundraising, things like that. Plan for charitable acts during this period would also help you accumulate good karma to help to boost your luck and vibration. And the third thing that I highly recommend you to do, because on these 3 days, there are the most fierce young energy throughout the year. It would be best if you would go sunbathing and expose your back to the sun to absorb the fierce sun, young energy and vitality energy, to activate all the meridians alongside your backbone. You know, our backbone and our spine alongside, there is a lot of acupuncture points, a lot of meridians that go through the back. So when you are introducing more yang energy on the back, it generally would be able to boost the circulation in your blood and your qi, which when you become more energetic and feel more alive, you of course would make better decisions in life, and it will bring better results in your business as well as your other manifestation. So these are the 3 days again: 11th of July, 21st of July, and 10th of August for 2021. So every year the date will shift slightly for the 3 Fu Tian Days. So it is not falling according to the Western calendar. So every year there will be slightly changes on that, but usually that will be falling on the July and August. So these are the 3 most important days for you to change your life around in July and August. And then I am giving you 3 more days for you to activate well in particular. So the closest one will be on the 5th of July. But you would need to set an alarm clock to wake up during midnight, because this is a very powerful manifestation in this particular time frame. So what we are going to do on the 5th of July would be waking up during the spirit, sitting with your back pointing to the north, maybe on your bed, maybe in the sofa, doesn't matter. So as long as you are backing north during this period, and to manifest for like 10 minutes and 15 minutes. So while you're sitting there, ask for guidance and insights to give you ideas for your next best steps in your business. And then you can choose the 18th of July as well during noontime, unless you were born in the chicken year or the rooster year. If you were born in the rooster year, don't choose, just say choose the other day instead. But for the rest of you guys, you can use that day during noontime for manifesting, for having a medical consultation, for launching any events, or for closing deals. Another day would be 29th of July. Also during noontime, it will be the best for day trade, for signing contracts, as well as meeting prospective clients. Except that if you were born in a monkey year, that would not be the best day for you. So these are the good days that we can use for wealth activation. And for activation, what we can do could be performing any kind of related activities, meaning so when we're doing wealth activation, we perform activities that is wealth related. Yeah, so that's how we activate the energy. Another method for the activation is through manifesting. So before we manifest, we would sit at your personal stability sector, which is what we cover on day one of the training. So if you haven't got that yet, go back and watch the replay of day one's training. And at the end of the section, I share with you how to find your personal stability sector. So sit at your personal stability sector to make you feel more steady, more safe, more in control. And then, for example, on the 5th of July, I mentioned about backing north. You can sit at that sector in your house and turn your back pointing a particular direction if I have given you such direction. If I haven't, then just sit however you want it. And then when you're sitting over there, relax, stay mindful to your breathing, and then count down from 64 to 1. And if you have been disrupted in the process, you are going to start all over again. And the purpose of what we're doing right here is just to get you into the alpha state of your brain. Okay, so probably when you are doing that, relax, slow breathing, staying mindful to your breath, and then counting down from 64 to 1, you should be able to reach that state of mind of alpha brain where you feel like you're a little bit flying, floating above the clouds. You feel like you are in a very light and dreamy state of being, but you're not asleep. And when you reach that state, make commands to your brain, make commands to your higher wisdom, because this, when you access that alpha brainwave state, you'll be connecting to divine guidance and your inner wisdom. And when so in simple terms, your Wi-Fi is very strong, and at that point in time. So at that point in time, make commands like, show me the steps to achieve your goal. Teach me how to perform ABC. Give me the best deals or information related to ABC. Yeah. So for example, some people would be, so for take myself as an example, I always ask my inner guidance to show me the next best steps, to show me the best offers, or to show me the best discounts. When I want to buy something, it would be easiest for me to manifest discounts, good deals, all the time. I get access to good discounts and all the times, as every time when I am giving command like this. I also ask my inner wisdom to show me the next best step, or show me more information, more insights, or the person whom I can contact with to ask for more information related to what I want to achieve. So for me, I find it easier to manifest than purely manifesting a really, really big and aggressive money goal, which for my personal experience is the manifestation doesn't come back that quick if I give that kind of command. So for me, it will be easier for me to ask smaller guidance every day, every time when I'm manifesting, every time when I'm meditating, every time when I'm going back to that state of mind of alpha brainwave and ask really concrete small steps to ask for guidance, to ask for the next best step, to ask for the best information that I need, or they ask for the missing piece of information that I might be lacking in order to get good results. Because once I ask this kind of command from my inner wisdom, I'm confident that once I have that piece of insights, I will know how to make my own decision, and I feel more empowered to make my decisions and take the right action as well, feeling guided by my inner guidance instead of feeling like I am making a wish and then I am just relying on God or some higher wisdom to bring the entire result up to me. So I am the kind of person who would like to participate in this manifestation process as well. I don't like the lottery winning kind of thing. I would love to be involved in the manifestation because I am doing a purpose-driven business. I would love to be involved. I would love to share my gifts with all of you so that my work and my energy can benefit you. And in return, I receive what I deserve. I receive the resources, the support, as well as the financial rewards that I deserve by doing good work, by sharing information that will benefit more people on earth. Yeah, you see what I mean? So this is my style of manifesting by asking small, by asking empower information to help me make better decisions every day. So I don't necessarily wait for a particular days for manifesting or for asking for guidance from our inner wisdom, because I have been doing that for long enough that I will keep doing that when I feel like it. So whenever I feel like I am in some kind of dilemma, I don't know which decision would be the best for me, which way to go. Whenever I feel like I'm in any kind of dilemma and I would love to get insights, I would put myself into this meditative state, the state of alpha brainwave, and to make commands and to ask for guidance. So I do this very, very frequently every day or every other day. So after you have been cultivating this habit and you see results of your manifesting or asking for guidance, of course you keep doing that. So that's how we build a habit, and to continue build a close connection with your intuition or your inner guidance. So that's how things go when you are practicing over time. And to really get a closer connection to your intuition would need practice, because as I mentioned on day 2's training, intuition is just like a muscle and you have to keep practicing every day for you to maintain a strong Wi-Fi. Yeah, so that's the days again. The free Fu Tian Days will be the 11th of July, 21st of July, and the 10th of August. And for the wealth activation days, there would be one in the midnight on the 5th of July, and then during noontime there will be 2 days. One is the 18th of July, 18th of July, and the other one will be the 29th of July. So this is what you can do and how you can give commands to ask for guidance. So if you are beginners, you might be curious about how long does it take to see results. for most of my clients, if they take my suggestions to move things around, like for the wealth corner activation and to move the furniture around, usually it will they will see results within days. Usually within 1 week, they could feel the difference, like an increase of business, or might be there has been a prospective client who haven't decide to work with you yet after several conversations, and once you move the items around your house, they finally decide to work with you. They finally pay you. So I keep getting stories like that, and Feng Shui can really generate fast result when you do that right, and when you are in a positive mental state to manifest, to make that happen. So it's not just moving the stuff around your house, or it's not just cultivating your vibes in your body alone. So it's both. And when you're doing that on the power days that I handpick for you, the um, the the power of manifestation would stack all together. And when you collide all of that, of course, that will generate more powerful results. So some of my clients use these Feng Shui techniques to become debt-free. Some of the clients, they have successfully feel much calmer, more having more inner peace, feeling more free, and to release from the pressure to perform on social media, because that's not the best way for them to do marketing and business according to their wealth potential report. So these are some really common results that they get after joining the Feng Shui for Bosses program. And I do really want to see you success and to get these results as well. This is another really funny case that so I suggest Kim to move her bed around, but she has some kind of resistance, because originally she get a really nice view from the window. And then a few days later, after she felt some kind of resistance from moving after hearing my suggestions, her neighbor with the nice tree cut them all down. So now the view is the apartment building. So that's a sign from the universe that, okay, that's time to move around your bed and to make space for your wealth corner for some extra activation. You know, sometimes our universe is sending us really interesting signs to push us move ahead, and to move on to the next level of our life by giving us interesting synchronicities. And depending if you are sensitive enough to see that happening in real life, because that happens all the time. It's just that sometimes we have turned a blind eye and not able to recognize that. And I really want to see these positive results for you. I strongly believe in Feng Shui. I believe in what I practice, and I am pouring all my heart and to share without reservation with you all during this Feng Shui for Bosses fast track program, on all the tricks and hacks that I am using on myself, and to share this with you, so that I know a lot of you are heart-centered, purpose-driven entrepreneurs would love to share the gifts that you bring on this earth to more people, to benefit more people. And I am really passionate about helping small businesses like you do to kick off your business, to bring your business to the next level, so that you will be rewarded for what you deserve, while sharing your gifts with the world, because the world really needs the gift that you have, and I don't want you to let anything that stop you from shining your light. And this is what this Feng Shui for Bosses program is all about. It's all about helping you feeling energetically supported in your living space, as well as on how you manage your internal energy alignment so that you can really focus on what you have to give to the world. Yeah, so when you're not distracted, when your energy are not scattered, when you are not positioning yourself in a space that is not energetically supportive, then you will be able to call back all your energy in an aligned way and to use them and to channel all this energy into full force into your business so that you can share your gifts with the world and to make the world much better together when we all do this. I know we are all bringing our unique gifts onto this world, and if we are not sharing them with the world, it's such a waste. And I really, really do hope that will work out for you in your small business, in your solopreneurship, which is of course the trend that we are having, right? I mean, during COVID-19 time, we all know that having a job can never be that stable, and the best way that we can enjoy a life that is more abundant and more risk adverse is to have our own business, is to have at least a side gig to get you some kind of income other than your day job. So if there's any best time to start your business, this is now. Yeah, when everybody is trying to get back to the old normal, we are now starting to show up online, to share our gifts with the world, and to start our own business from home. So if you would love to learn how to really practically use Feng Shui in your business, in your daily life, this Feng Shui for Bosses program is really for you. I cordially invite you to join us, and we will be starting on the 5th of July. So again, the website is chooseflow.com/bosses, and you will get all the details of the program. And I thank you for your support for this 6 days training marathon. I have a lot of fun doing them, and I hope you find all the sharings, all the new concepts that I'm introducing to you. I hope you find them insightful and helpful to your application of Feng Shui, and ultimately help you achieve better results in your business. So see you next time, and I would love to see you inside if you are joining us in this round of Feng Shui for Bosses program. So see you next time when I'm doing next round of other kinds of training within the group. Bye bye for now.